Good morning. So good. How's yours? This is some face cream. I sometimes I'll leave eye makeup on forever. It's good to be back with you. I took off yesterday to do a play shop workshop. Some of the things I got from it were really fulfilling. I enjoyed it so much, and I met some good people. The way to change your life, if you're looking to change your life, is to surround yourself with good people. I took this workshop yesterday. I helped out with it, and for those of you saying that you can't afford a workshop, I understand that. Having been in that place, so I volunteered yesterday, and that is one way to do workshops and retreats, and also music festivals, and well, not music festivals, but consciousness raising festivals, which I really love. I go to those. And I do workshops there. And I do a talk. I do a talk at Joshua Tree Music Festival, and I do a talk at Lightning in a Bottle, which is a festival here in May. Both of those are in May, and because I volunteer to do this workshop or lecture or talk, whatever you want to talk, it's really a question and answer. I get free tickets, so that's nice. You can always, I know at Joshua Tree Music Festival, if you volunteer, I think it's 4 hours a day, you can get free tickets. And there's yoga, consciousness raising talks, and great music and great people. So if you're feeling lonely, or you are seeking a spiritual path and you don't have the money and you don't know how to connect with like-minded, consciousness awake people, I recommend a consciousness raising festival. There's lots of them, like Lightning in a Bottle, Symbiosis. I only go to a few, but the ones I go to are deeply embedded in my heart, and I have a community in these places. Oh yeah, for women, there's one called Spirit Weavers. It's a women only, and they teach all kinds of crafts, skills, eldering, lots of wisdom, candle making. It's called Spirit Weavers. I haven't been, but my girlfriends go. And it's supposed to be wonderful. It's grown and gotten so big that they have it, I think, over the course of 2 weeks now. So that is a good one. And you're with like-minded women, and you don't really have to worry about what you look like when you're surrounded by loving, supportive, kind, endearing women to build you up, support and protect you. We're a tribe. And so, to get started today, I think I'll put some lipstick on. What do you think? Too bright? Kind of dry, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not sure I like this. It's orange. I like the bright though. It's probably so old, and that's why it's so dry. Here, I'll put a lip gloss over it. How about this one? Hot pink, sparkles. Whoa, nasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Upgrade. Kinda. Oh God. Oh goddess. Oh goodness. I've never been a fan of lipstick that goes all in the cracks. The beauty of being youthful. No cracks around the lips. No cracks around the eyes. Of course, wisdom lives in our cracks. Yeah, the deeper the crack, the greater the wisdom. So today, why don't we take a deep breath in? So to start, get in a comfortable seated position. You can also lie down. And today, we're going to exhale anything that doesn't serve you in this world. Any people, any event, any episodes, anything that's not serving you, anything that's a little ball of inside of you. We're going to exhale that out. And then we're going to breathe in health and well-being and love and compassion and kindness, because that's what the universe is filled with. Okay? I'm all the other stuff too, but we're going to take in the love, okay? So exhale, relax, and breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Relax your shoulders. Take the weight of the world off. So I learned something else yesterday I'd never heard before. You've probably heard it. It's when you get into a pool, you test it with one foot. You don't jump in before. I guess testing the waters is the old saying. That would be a cliche, I guess. But there's a reason why we have cliches, because they're usually time-tested. Like Only Positive Vibes Man. I was told that was cliche. And that's because only positive vibes can help you to bring in only positive vibes. Just keep saying it. That was my 2020 mantra. And it's working. It's working. So what happened as I got home last night after a very long drive from LA, because Friday afternoons from LA to the desert, and it was raining in LA and cold, and it's warm and sunny here in the desert. So people come here for the weekend trip. It's a big tourist destination, especially from people from the beach, Orange County, San Diego, LA. So there was a long trip back last night. And when I got home, I was tired yet activated from my day. And I actually did not fall asleep till 4 a.m. in the morning. I went back on my Instagram about midnight, and it took me hours to answer my direct messages and respond to you. I still don't think I've caught up. I feel that's my duty to respond to you and connect with you. I have a responsibility. I'm on Instagram to spread love and kindness, and it's my duty and my responsibility to establish communication with you, and I feel it's my duty and my mission to supply quality content on Instagram, and not just pictures in bikinis. Not that you'd want to see me in a bikini, or I think you've seen me in a bikini, but not picture after picture of my midsection. So this is quality content that I'm providing here, not selling. I'm not making anything off of this, and I'm just connecting with good people and sharing and spreading the love and words of wisdom, which is God's words, which is Mother Nature's consciousness. And let that go. So I went on one of the, I've deleted and unfollowed probably 99% of all things housewife related. It was healthy. It was good for me. So I've slowly been dipping my toe back in, because I've learned so many lessons about how to deal with cyberbullies and what it's really all about. I'm learning. I am learning. I'm a good student too. So whereas before I would get this really horrible pain in my chest when someone would say something that was just completely not me. I mean, you can't even imagine the words that people have hurled at me. I won't mention them here because I'm not going to put that back into the universe. We're going to bury it, because that's where dead things go. You burn them or you bury them, and that's how you incinerate them. Turn into ashes, or let the worms eat them. The words, the non-impeccable words. We've been discussing Ruiz's 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. I realize that's probably why celebrities who've been around, time-tested, like Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves, they are really such good people. They've really become really good, kind, caring, compassionate people, is because they're under the microscope of the public. And when they were younger and they were called out for doing things, even things they didn't do, they still had to have a reckoning, And of course, they've got really large, expensive PR departments, which I don't, and I don't need one. I am my own PR, just by being the best, most upgraded version of myself, being kind and loving. And so I've learned a lot, like I said. And so last night when I came home, I saw one of the housewives, Brandy Evans from Dallas, Brandy, doing this really heartfelt video apology for things that she had done in the past, and she had taken a lot of hate and vitriol from the public on her Instagram, and some of that vitriol what I've heard is that some of the meaner, cattier housewives actually hire people to have fake accounts. You can have 5 of them, and they actually hire and pay people to keep the lies and the drama going on Instagram. And if you look at the people that say super mean things, if you click on their names, and they don't have many followers, and very few posts, but they follow a lot of people. Those are probably, and most of them housewives or some other Bravo celebrities. You will figure out very quickly that there's an agenda. They have an agenda, and maybe getting paid to do to spew hate and lies. It's very easy too to have fake accounts. It takes 2 minutes. But it is linked with your emails. So if you say things that are over the line, Instagram or /Facebook can find you and know who's doing it, and you can be held accountable for that. So you may think that you're hiding behind your accounts, but we know who you are, and we have access. So we meaning people that do that for a living. So there's the people who do it, and there's the people who figure out who's doing it, the investigative work, which is not very hard to figure out. So I saw Brandy, and it was very, very sad. She's a human, a young woman, and she's growing and evolving and in the public eye. And she's been very open with her life and taken a lot of heat, but it got to her. And I saw it just like when people were saying really horrible things about me, it got to me. And you that have been following me for a while and following me before the show know how hard it was. And you watched me go through it and be hurt by it and suffer and not get sleep, and my heart was beating irregularly. I had to go to the cardiologist and wear a monitor, and the sleep was really hard to get sleep. It wakes you up. You wake up crying. Even thinking about it makes me cry because I'm a sensitive human, and you know this. We've discussed this. And at the same time, having to figure that out and walk through that landmine and get out on the other side, everything intact, stronger, more powerful. Thank you. Thank you for all of you out there who were supporting and protecting me. Thank you for all of you who were lying about me and name calling and cyberbullying. And thank you so much for doing that, because you've just made me this really fiery. I was already fiery, but I'm held accountable. I am impeccable. I abide by the 4 agreements, and I'm working on the don't take things personally one. Harder for empathics. But I just want to thank you guys, all of you, everyone on both sides. I have empathy for the haters. They have whatever it is that makes them want to do this. But anyway, I felt I had a lot of empathy for Brandy, and I reached out to her to give her a virtual hug and to let her know that I was always here with a listening and understanding ear. And I saw her pain. She was an injured animal. I was howling like an injured animal probably, 2 months ago. And there's a transmutation that occurs in that pain. And you got to know deep in your authentic self that when people are saying and doing mean actions, cyberbullying, excuse me, it's that allergy thing. It's not you. Just say that. That's not me. That's not me. That's not who I am. What they're trying to create, this monster or whatever they're trying to create. It could be your family trying to create this. It could be your ex-husband or your ex-wife, or that's not, and you know that it's not who you are. An ex-friend, an ex-group of friends. It's not who you are. And as long as you are unshakable in your knowledge of who you are deep to your core, then you're unstoppable. Okay? Because that's what it works to do, is to try to stop you in your tracks, to stop sharing and spreading the love and the compassion. Let it make you stronger. Let it make you have greater and deeper compassion, okay? Give blessings and compassion to the hater. So anyway, I gave love and compassion to Brandy. I dipped my foot in the water on her page, which is public, and right back at me were some of the same names of people that I have restricted, and some of the same people are still there, saying the same things, doing the same actions, and I invited them to maybe look at their words, to follow the 4 agreements, be more impeccable. That if they were to, I challenged you and I invited them to reread their words and then ask themselves, are these impeccable words? And if you can say yes, which you would not be able to draw that conclusion based on the words that they've written, then go about your business. Sleep well at night. But if you say, oh God, no, that's not impeccable, what an awful thing I just wrote, then think about deleting it. And you're going to life's going to be more abundant. I promise. I promise you that when you start putting the good out into the world, it's going to come back to you tenfold, 10 times abundance. I'm proof of this. I am proof. And what this has done is just made me a better person, and I just want to thank all of you. And I'm just going to continue this with this project that I'm working on. I want to listen to you more, listen to your stories of adversity. I heard so many last night. Oh my God, overcoming adversity and challenges that we have as humans. Let's all support and protect one another, please, please. And every time you think of saying something mean or gossip, just stop yourself. Stop yourself. Take a deep breath. Be a better person. Be in love. I love you. I love you. Namaste. The light of me sees and appreciates. And have a gratitude practice. Wake up in the morning. Go to bed at night. Thank you for everything. Now let's go.